So you want to know how to get 100K gold in 45 minutes. Keep watching. Hi folks, welcome to Rudy Vision. And today we're going to discuss how to get 100K gold in 45 minutes during the Witches Festival. Now to get 100K gold in 45 minutes, you will need to get one of three items, two of which I'm going to talk about, and the last one I will talk about later in the video. So the two items that I'm referencing are the Dremora bow motif and the Dremora leg motif. Both of these motifs are worth 100K gold, but you got to sell it within the first 3 days during the Witches Festival. Now, to get the Dremora bow and the Dremora leg motif, you will need to do either Maelstrom Arena or you will need to do one of the other arenas that require a group. The easiest route to do this in is to do Maelstrom Arena. If you have the DLC, that's great. If not, you can do the other method with a group. However, the easiest and most fastest way of doing it is through Maelstrom Arena. Now, when you do Maelstrom Arena, the easiest method to do it is to set it to normal. And you can usually cruise through Maelstrom Arena within 45 minutes. And at the end of that time period, when the event starts, you're guaranteed one drop that will get you a motif. And that's each day. After that, it's not a guarantee. You won't get the motif until the following day. So when you're doing Maelstrom Arena, you'll get one of the two motifs. And then after that, you will need to post that motif within the first 3 days of the Witches Festival. Once you post it, my advice is to sell your motif within a capital city trader. You could do it through the text chat, but keep in mind that you will more than likely lose 20% of the value on your item. So most people will come in at 100K during the first 3 days of selling the motif on markets. But if you do it on the text chat, you're going to lose 20% of the value just because of haggling. I mean, if you're really good, you might be able to find someone to pay 100K, but you're wasting time. You're better off just having a capital city trader. And the reason I say capital city trader is because the volume is so great on those traders that people do transactions on a daily basis within literal minutes. So you can get a fast, quick transaction that way. So within those first 3 days, you want to sell the motif that you collected from Maelstrom Arena, and you can get the 100K typically within the first 3 days. After that, because so many people are going to come on the market, it's going to devalue in price pretty rapidly. I think for this year, the Witches Festival is going to be on October 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. So the minute 10 a.m. hits, you can go to Maelstrom Arena, spend 45 minutes in there, or even less. Some people are really good at it. Get the motif, put it up for sale, and then make your gold really quick that way. Now, the last item that I'm going to talk about is called the Bewitched Sugar Skulls. This is a recipe that everybody loves in this game. I don't know what the big hoopla over is it. I'm guessing it's good for PvP or maybe PvE, one or the other. But this recipe has been going for 150K on markets. Now, during this event, when it breaks, you'll have that first 3 days when you can make that maximum profit on it, putting it up in the trader, or if you want to sell it in text chat, whichever you prefer. But after that, it's going to rapidly devalue in price. But this is the big one. And this one you don't get in any particular situation. In other words, they come in random plunder skull drops. You don't have to have the Dremora plunder skull drop. You can have just a regular one. I remember last year I got one just from a regular drop. So it's it can be gotten through any means, whether it be the Dremora plunder skull or the regular plunder skull. But this recipe is worth holding on to. If you can't sell it within the price range that you want it within those first 3 days, I recommend holding on to it because within 6 months after the event, you're going to make a lot of money off of it. And a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll start buying them up and then wait 6 months later, and then they'll sell them at a really high price. But it's a very popular recipe, and it's the #1 moneymaker for the Witches Festival. Now, depending on whether they do the timer on the plunder skulls or not makes a big difference. Last year, they did not have a timer on the plunder skull, and so there was a place within the game that you could farm the plunder skull and keep doing it over and over. And if they don't have a timer on the plunder skull, um, I'm going to post another video that shows the secret farm where this is at. So any of you out there that want these 3 items, you can get it really fast. Actually, no, I take that back. You just get the sugar skull recipe that way. The other 2 items you have to do in Maelstrom Arena. Um, but that's really all there is to it. These 3 items are the big ones for making the 100K. And I don't know what the new motifs are gonna go for. If they'll be easy to get or not. Usually those yellow motifs are pretty easy to get, so I don't think there'll be any type of problem getting them. So I don't think they're gonna be worth that much. So, all right, folks. Well, that's how you get the 100K within 45 minutes. If you liked this video and it was helpful to you, please like and subscribe. And don't mind the bones in the background. I'll see you next time.